Hello everyone. Today in this video, again we are going to see the few important questions from current sections like the questions will be from the livestock census, agriculture census, forest report, because these sections also comes under the current. Okay. In this time in the NABARD or RRB SO examination also one question was asked from the agriculture census. Okay, then let's see few important questions from these sections, because in the previous video I have asked the students that to comment in the comment box regarding that in and now next video you want regarding which topics. Then they have mostly students have commented regarding the current affairs. So let's see the questions from current section. First question is, as per Agri Census 2015-16, in a total of 146.45 million operational holdings in the country, the highest number of operational holders belongs to which state? First is Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Odisha, and last one is Bihar. First thing we see, this question is asked from the agriculture census. Okay, and this is this 2015-16 was the 10th agriculture census that was released by the agriculture ministry. Okay, and if you talk about the first that agriculture census in the country, that was conducted in the year 1971. Okay, and if you talk about this agriculture census 2015-16, it was the 10th in the series. Okay, generally in our country agriculture census is conducted at 5-year interval. Okay, when you talk about the in world, then world census of agriculture is carried out in 10 years, once in a 10 year, but in our country it is conducted once in a 5 year. And this question was, I told you, this question was asked in the recent examination of the RRB or sorry of the NABARD examinations. Okay, now after that we come to the point they have asked the questions regarding the operational holdings. Okay, then see first operational holdings. What is operational holdings? Then if we talk about the operational holdings, then land which is used wholly or partially for the agriculture productions, that is known as operational holdings. And when you talk about the operated area, then it includes both cultivated as well as the uncultivated area. The area as a whole or partially should be put to agriculture production during the reference period. Now, when you talk about the operational holder, then it is a person who operates agriculture holdings. He may operate individually or share the responsibility with the others. So, what in operational these holders may be an individual, has a joint holdings, or an individual institutional holder. Okay, but the question was asked about the operational holders. The holdings is highest in which state? Then you see, if you see, then highest operational holdings, this is present in case of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, and after that there is a Bihar, then Maharashtra. And if you talk about the highest operated area, it is highest in Rajasthan and followed by the Maharashtra. Okay, if you see highest increase in the holdings, then it is in Madhya Pradesh, then Andhra Pradesh. Okay, now see, in this, if you talk, this was the regarding the data regarding the which state has the highest number of operational holdings, which state has the highest number of operated area. Okay, and which state has the highest increase in the operational holdings. Okay, that is Madhya Pradesh. Okay, then but for these questions, it is regarding the operational holdings. The answer is Uttar Pradesh. Okay, next is operated area under semi-medium and medium farmer is in percentage is 43.99%, 13.35%, 86.08%, 58.66%, 73.65%. Okay, then this question is asked regarding operated area under the semi and semi-medium and medium farmers. Okay, then see, let's see data. See, when you talk about the small and marginal farmers, then operational holding is 86.08%, whereas the operated area is 46.94%. Now, question is asked regarding the semi-medium and medium, that is 13.35% operational holdings and 43.99% is operated area. When the large farmers, if you see, then operational holding is 0.57% and the operated area is 9.07%. Then right answer will be 43.99%. Okay. You can also, you have seen that questions are asked from the classification of the this types of the farmers. If you talk about the smaller marginal farmers, then that the land owning will be 0 to 2 hectare. When you talk about the semi medium farmers, means 2 to 10 hectare. Okay, when large farmers, then the land owning is greater than 10 hectares. Okay. Now this question is from the forest report. Okay, first question is National Forest Policy of India 1988 envisages a goal of achieving dash percentage of geographical area of the country under the forest and the tree cover. Okay, first thing, let's know something about the Indian Forest Report. Okay, Indian Forest Report is released after 2 years, means it is biennial, means once it is released once in a 2 year. Okay, then means this question is asked that National Forest Policy of India, means they want that the a particular percentage should become of the geographical area of the country should be under the forest. Then regarding that percentage they have asked, then according to the National Forest Policy of India, that each country should have, means country of in our country 33% of the 33% of the geographical area of our country should be under forest. Okay, how much percent? 33%. Okay, but if you talk about the how much it is present actually at present, then you see total forest cover in our country is just now 21.67%, and if we talk about the tree cover, then it is 2.89%, total 24.56%. It is still far behind the mark in this 33%, which was given by the National Forest Policy of India. Okay, now next, all land with the tree canopy density of 40 to 70% referred as dash forest, very dense forest, scrub, open forest, moderately dense forest, canopy forest. Okay, first thing, generally if you how you can define a forest, generally those areas comes under the forest which have the area of 1 hectare and canopy density should be greater than 10%. What is the canopy density? That how much area of the land that is covered by the crown of the tree, that is canopy density. Okay, then on this also there is a classification. You see if you talk about the very dense forest, then all lands with the canopy density 70% and above, that is very dense forest. Moderately dense forest, all the lands with tree canopy density of 40 to 70%, that is moderately dense forest. When you talk about the open forest, then all lands with the tree canopy density of 10 to 40%, that is open forest, and scrub, all free lands with poor tree growth, and that will come under scrub. Then if the canopy density is 40 to 70%, then it is moderately dense forest. Now here the question is to identify the wrong statement from the report findings of the forest report. This was asked in RRB SO examinations. Okay, tree cover is 95,027 square kilometer, that is 2.89% of the geographical area. Of course, this is right answer. This is right options. Forest cover is 7,12,249 square kilometer, 21.6%. Yes, it is also correct. Karnataka has highest percentage of the total geographical area under forest cover. Okay, we'll wait for these options. Madhya Pradesh has the largest area forest cover in the country. Of course, this is right. West Bengal has highest percentage of area under total mangrove, followed by the Gujarat. Yes, mangrove forest is highest in the West Bengal. Now, you see the third option. Karnataka has the highest percentage of geographical area under the forest. Okay, then now this, if you talk about these options, then this option is wrong. Okay, when you talk about the in terms of the percentage of the geographical area, then Mizoram, that is 85.41%. This it stands for Mizoram. Mizoram has the 85.41% percentage of the total geographical area under forest. After Mizoram, which that is Andhra Pradesh 79.63%, then Meghalaya 76.33%. Okay, then third option is wrong. Okay, because in place of Karnataka there will be Mizoram. Now you see in this data, area of India, that is 2.4% of the world. Forest cover is 21.6%. Tree cover is 2.89%, and forest cover plus tree cover, that is 24.56%. Okay. Now you see here, Mizoram has the highest percentage of total geographical area under forest cover? And this question was asked in the our recent RRB SO exam also. And if you talk about that Union Territory of Ladakh, 1.47% has the least percentage of total geographical area under forest cover. Now you have seen few questions from the forest report also. Now let's see few questions from the livestock data or livestock census, 20th livestock census. This livestock census is conducted in our country periodically from since 1919, and this was the 20th livestock census that was launched in the during the month of October 2018. Okay, now the here question is that the percentage growth of which species is highest as per the 20th livestock census? Goat, mule, pig, sheep, camel. See, percentage growth means they are comparing this data with the livestock census data of 2012 and 2019. Okay, then if you see, let's see about the goat. Then in goat, there is a growth of 10.14%. Okay, 10.14%. When you talk about the mule, then if you see of the mule, then mule there is growth but in a negative, means there is decline, that is 57.09% minus. Okay, when I talk about the growth of the pig, then it is also negative. Pig population has decreased as compared to the data released in 2012. It is minus 12.03%. When you talk about the sheep, then the sheep has growth of 14.13%. And when you talk about the camel, then camel has the growth of total 37.05%. 37.05% means if you in million you see, if you see in the million, then sorry, sheep, even if the camel you see, and then there is a if you see overall, then camel has also camel population has also decreased because the camel population is in minus 37.05%. It has decreased. Now here you have got only two options which have shown the growth. One is goat, one is sheep. You have in goat you have seen the growth of 10 point. How much there is growth of in the goat? 10.14%, and in case of sheep growth is 14.13%. Okay, then according to the option, percentage growth of which species is highest? That is sheep. Okay, now next question. The total livestock population is 535.78 million in the country, showing an increase of % over the livestock census 2012. Okay, now at present, if you see the data, then in total livestock population in the country is 535.78 million. Okay, which shows an increase of how much percentage? Means 4.6% growth as compared when you compare the data with the data of the 2012. Okay, today total bovine population means cattle, buffalo, mithun, and yak, that is 302.79 million. And if we talk about the growth of the bovine population, then it has shown the growth of 1% over the previous census. Okay, and if you talk about the cattle, then cattle has also shown the growth of 0.8%. Okay, now when you talk about the population of the buffaloes, then in total it has also shown the growth of 1% over the previous data. Okay, now if you talk the total population of the sheep, just now you have shown this sheep has also shown the growth rate of 14.13%. Goat has also shown the growth of 10.1%. Also even pig has shown the growth rate of 12.03%. Okay, now if you have seen then mules population that was decreased by 57.1%. Okay, and you have seen the camel also decreased by 37.1%. Now highest livestock population after Uttar Pradesh is in which state? Okay, now this is the overall livestock data. Then if you see the overall livestock population, that is highest in Uttar Pradesh, then it is followed by Rajasthan. In option we have no Uttar Pradesh, then answer will be Rajasthan. If there is no Rajasthan in the option, the answer will be Madhya Pradesh. Livestock population in million in 2019 in Uttar Pradesh is 67.8. When you talk about the Rajasthan, it is 56.8. When you talk about the Madhya Pradesh, it is 40.6. Okay. You see Uttar Pradesh followed by the Rajasthan, then Madhya Pradesh. Just to remember the top three. Okay. Highest poultry population is present in which state? Telangana, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Kerala. Then if you see, then if you total this poultry population is highest in case of Tamil Nadu. Okay, it is 120.8 million in Tamil Nadu. Okay, followed by Andhra Pradesh where it is 107.9 and in Telangana it is 80.0 million. Okay, then the right answer is Tamil Nadu. Okay. Now this question, the livestock sector increased its contribution to the GVA from agriculture and live sector. Overall, it is from 24.3% to 28.6 at constant price, and the contribution to the total GVA, if you talk the contribution of livestock in agriculture and live sector, that has increased from 24 to 24.3% to 28.6%. But the question is asked again the contribution of livestock sector in the total GVA. For the financial year 2019, it's 7.4%, 2.9%, 5.8%, 4.2%, and 3.6%. The right answer is 4.2%. Okay. Okay, these are our various courses which we are giving at present. You can take the courses of the IBPS A for 2021-22, even live classes. Okay, and if you want to take the live classes, you can take it at right now at 25% discounts. You can also take the demo classes, demo course of our Bank of Maharashtra, which will be free for 10 days. Okay. And if you want to take the PDF course of the Bank of Maharashtra, just you can take at 799. Just you have to apply the coupon code BOM 200. Again, if you see the complete PDF course for the IBPS A4 that you can take in 999, and for the this PDF course plus test series, you can avail at 1499 only. Thank you.